And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would say, Peter, it's got to be Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. We know he's got that positional discipline and leadership, but he's got an all-round midfield game. He is very experienced. He's
big chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Marseille finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Paixão. Højbjerg. Emerson. Space for him to turn and look. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Aubameyang. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Impressive jump! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Greenwood stood his ground strongly. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That's going in strongly.
Balerdi with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And here's Mbappe, and it's Bellingham. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Højbjerg. This is Guiri. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Well timed, excellent interception. Greenwood. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Mastantuono. Now it's Aubameyang. Asensio wins the duel this time. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Where can he get it through? And that pass just didn't quite work. Carreras kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Marseille restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Goes for a shot!
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe! Goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 10, el dorsal 10.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And here's Guiri. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's a good-looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Distributed tidily. He has found the way through. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread to the right. Ware wants to run onto this. Garcia. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And there's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Aubameyang really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Opts for safety. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Gonzalo Garcia clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Showing good feet. And it's Bellingham. It's a good spell of possession, this. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Takes a shot! Bellingham! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's well positioned here. Medina, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Højbjerg. That's a lovely, neat pass. Over to the right flank. Now it's Greenwood. Carreras simply refused to be outdone there. And he skips past his man. Carreras with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Where? Flings in across. Good read, needed to be. A probing pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Balerdi calmly anticipates.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he was quick to react. Paixão. And he's managed to get free. Carvajal. Garcia. Done delicately. Oh, played through for the wide man. Carvajal just loves to go forward whenever he can. It's just beyond his reach. Well, that is one way to stop him. Asensio with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Medina. This is Guiri. And here's Aubameyang. That has been slung wide. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe. So much time and space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Bellingham. He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a promising position. And that should get the job done. Garcia. Searching pass he's played there. Medina gets it away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's an imaginative pass. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bellingham! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
That's a good ball. He's having a pop! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Marseille are looking to go forward now. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Garcia. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Medina. And it's Højbjerg. Guiri. He's beaten the last man. Aubameyang, shot at goal! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Emerson. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Baleri. Garcia, who does have an assist to his name. Looking to play him in. Mastantuono providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Medina gets over and intercepts. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Emerson. Wriggles his way through. And that's been drilled in. And he's there to get it away. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Aubameyang. And he can thump it away.
That's good play from him.
Delivered low. Marseille have got it back. Chance! And he's quick to get rid. Mbappe. No way through. Guiri. Aubameyang. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for options for movement. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, this looks sharp. Garcia. And that's a danger. He's going for goal! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Now it's Guiri. Crosses it in here. And a header! And a neat finish! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Marcó en el minuto 36 el dorsal 17, Pierre Aubameyang.
Marseille cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Guiri, he's had it taken off him. Played out towards the right wing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
In with the challenge. Garcia. And he plays one through. And the shot! And he's stuck it away! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
El dorsal 10.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's made its way to him. He's found the way through. That is a brilliant interception. Højbjerg, and that has been cut short. Mastantuono. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Greenwood. This looks promising. Carreras. And Alaba. Plays a sharp little ball here. Great chance! It's a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. And smartly reclaimed. Balerdi cuts out the pass. And it's Aubameyang. Mastantuono. Garcia. Oh, good spread. Emerson. And it's Aubameyang. Paixão. Tries to play it through. Paixão gets into a good position. Real chance! Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Højbjerg. Oh, he's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
Marseille certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 45 será reemplazado por el dorsal
Vinicius
7.
Junior, nicely aimed pass. Carreras. Madrid have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Where? Greenwood. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Aubameyang. And Paixão. Mastantuono. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mastantuono. Greenwood. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get on the end of this? Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, some astute defending there. Paixão. He's shifting through the gears here. And for the first half, that is that. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, as remarkable as it is, this is where we stand. An extraordinary scoreline, and it's only half-time. So once again, we're underway. Now it's Aubameyang. He's picked his way through. Bellingham. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Aubameyang. Guiri thinks about the shot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Aubameyang. Stood up well to him there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's destined for the flank. He's looking wide. Mastantuono. Rooney gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Garcia, and it's Bellingham. Now it's, can he finish? And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Marcó en el minuto 50.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
No, that's been intercepted. Balerdi. Højbjerg. Valverde. Garcia. It's a searching pass. Mbappe Receives it in a wide position. Bellingham. And Paixão.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Aubameyang. And the through ball. Shoots! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Marcó en el minuto 53 el
A
dorsal
momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Balerdi makes the interception. Where? Nicely spread. Now it's Greenwood. He's got away. Guiri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alaba. And it's Valverde. And it's Højbjerg. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. And a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
They've played it short. Now it's Guiri. Played in with purpose. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Where
really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
There's the shot! And he couldn't finish.
Aubameyang deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Pinches it off him. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Good ball, good take. Guiri, oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to pass it, and the shot! And that's in! And they've got their lead back. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
el dorsal 5.
Madrid have their lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And he's picked it up out wide. Where did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Aubameyang. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Aubameyang. Greenwood picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Now there's a shot, surely! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And they've got a throw. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He is through here. And it's Højbjerg. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Weir bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely shaped ball. That is good alertness. Medina. Højbjerg. He shifted it to the flank. Now this could be a chance. Hangs in a cross. Alaba gets it clear. Højbjerg. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aimed beyond the defence. Good ball over the top. And it's Waneri.
That's positional gold. The utilisation...
Can he finish? Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Gol del Olympique de Marsella. Marcó.
Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Waneri. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that was vital. Now he's got space here. Højbjerg. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Greenwood plays it in. Courtois claims it without any fuss. He's found a way through. Carvajal. Looking for a runner. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Højbjerg. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Courtois claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Balerdi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rulli. So what can they make of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Into the channel. Greenwood has it out wide and inspect. He's having a shot! And again! Goal! Marseille! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Marseille with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Carvajal. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's... Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Paixão. He's picked his way through. Now, can they get him away? Aubameyang. And he's certainly onside here. Carvajal. And Mastantuono. Vinicius Junior. He's on it, can he get away? Garcia. Now that looks a decent ball. He's onside! Medina deals with that comfortably.
Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, that's well spotted. Aubameyang receives it in a good position here. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Greenwood. He's got away. Greenwood. Oh, shooting chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Spread it left. Paixão. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is onto this. Valverde. And here's Vinicius. Decent chance! Off the post. That's put pay to the danger. Now it's Bellingham. He's having a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Balerdi. And it's Ware. To Greenwood. And he's managed to get free. Ware. To Greenwood. It's gone out for a throw-in. Mastantuono. Vinicius Junior. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's a goal kick. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Good ball, good take. Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Garcia, floated through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Greenwood. And it's Waneri. Greenwood. Now it's Greenwood. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Marseille, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
And he shoots! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. 5 minutes left on the clock. And no, he's seen through all of that. Garcia gets on his bike. Shot, surely! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Højbjerg. Spread out to the left, and the counter is on. Mastantuono. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's on it, can he get away? Foot in, plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Carreras. Garcia. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now it's Mbappe, and he's gone backward here. Tries one from range, and it's in. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Marcó en el minuto 89.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Madrid get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Balerdi. Now it's Greenwood. Garcia. And here's Mbappe. And he's picked it up out wide. Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. Emerson. Højbjerg. That's going wide left.
5 minutos de descuento.
Waneri. And that's gone loose. And it's Emerson. Højbjerg. Great ball. He's having a shot! Aubameyang. Højbjerg. That's a good ball out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Garcia. Now it's Mbappe. 5 minutes to add.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good take in a good area. Højbjerg. And Paixão. Carvajal. Mastantuono. Great defending, strong and determined. That's destined for the flank. Alaba concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
Not the most convincing of passes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aubameyang. Garcia. Ware cuts it out. Greenwood. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Madrid really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, they were up against it, but these players can take heart from what was a worthy response. There was no sign at any...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Madrid already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Paixão. Good ball, good take. And he welcomes it in. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Vinicius Junior makes a dash for it. Oh, good spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, played right into his path. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Mbappe. Medina cuts it out. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, some astute defending there. Paixão. Carvajal. Mastantuono. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Bellingham. Good chance here! Oh, nearly. Emerson. And Paixão. Baleri. Just eases him off the ball. Not where it came from. Cleared away. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Greenwood. Guiri. Now it's Mbappe. Mastantuono! No, just over.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Højbjerg. Baleri, not the most accurate pass. And here's Bellingham. Mastantuono. Foot in. This looks promising. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. Mastantuono. Nicely shaped ball. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Mastantuono. That's really well cleared. And no, that was never going to make it. Back to the keeper it goes. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. He'll try from distance! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, nicely intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. Medina makes the interception. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Mastantuono. And it's Carvajal. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. Medina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had it taken off him. Mastantuono. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's having a pop! That's got him rattled. Emerson. And it's Højbjerg. That's destined for the flank. And Paixão. Vinicius Junior. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Played out wide. And it's Bellingham. That has been slung wide. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Greenwood. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Guiri, and they're on him in a flash. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Can he get away here? Shot a goal!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Towering header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Now it's Aubameyang. He's looking wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Where? Now it's Greenwood. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has ended up in no man's land. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Valverde. Quality ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Guiri. Spread out to the left. Paixão, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Medina stands tall and stands strong. Now this could be a chance. And he cuts out the supply. Mastantuono. Great ball, and he's in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now, can they get him away? Well read, nice interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mastantuono.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. Bellingham. And Mastantuono. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Almost half an hour in now. Aubameyang. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Bellingham. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Greenwood looking to receive it in space. Oh, goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Marseille are all square. That was a given, it always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's shifting through the gears here. Madrid have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations. Terrific effort! He will be livid with himself.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Højbjerg. Guiri. And it's Højbjerg. Aubameyang. Vinicius Junior. And it's Aubameyang. Now it's Greenwood. And he's got the beating of his man. Now it's Højbjerg. Valverde. Højbjerg. Marseille have a free kick. Emerson. Emerson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And he's intervened well there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Asensio. And Mastantuono.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Medina can get it clear. Now it's Aubameyang. Great ball if he can get there. Paixão finding himself in space. Mbappe finds himself offside. Aubameyang receives it in a good position here and smartly reclaimed. Now it's Greenwood. Lovely feet. It'll be a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Mastantuono. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Well, that has not gone well. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. Paixão. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he skips past his man. Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. Half-time getting close now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now he's off and running. And now the breakaway. Aimed beyond the defence. Rulli gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Now it's Greenwood. Now he's running away. Caught offside that time. In with the challenge. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Balerdi. And it's Ware. To Greenwood. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's quick to return. And a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Valverde, and that's really well manoeuvred. Where tries to clear.
Un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Greenwood. Where? Guiri. Baleri. He's in a great position here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's through here, and he's picked it up out wide. Great chance! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Now
17
some movement on the bench,
será
and we are going to see a
sustituido
change.
por El dorsal 6.
Højbjerg! And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores
Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're into the second 45.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Where? Guiri. Muscular approach does pay off here. He's having a hit! Medina. Emerson. Played out to the left flank. Anti-Shao. Højbjerg. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. That's a shade optimistic. And here's Mbappe. Madrid have it back and can go again. Aubameyang. Guiri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Emerson with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Højbjerg. Balerdi. Now that's well seen too. Mastantuono. Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And a chance! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that really is so impressive.
El dorsal 10.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? No way through. He's found a way through. Medina did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Bellingham. It's anyone's ball now. Chance! And he's straight offside. Alaba proves too strong. Nicely spread. Greenwood. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Højbjerg. Pinches it off him.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And he's in on goal. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Højbjerg. Vinicius Junior being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Denied by an instinctive save.
Mastantuono clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the shot! Guiri, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. To Greenwood. Mbappe. Greenwood. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, this looks sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in plenty of space here. That's a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Paixão. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, that's an excellent interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Aubameyang. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior. Where spots it and intercepts. Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Distributed tidily. Now it's Greenwood. Now it's Aubameyang. And that has been cut short. Looking for the run. Oh, delightful ball. Emerson. Guiri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Medina. And it's Ware. Now it's Aubameyang. Marseille do have a chance to counter here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Dink through. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Guiri. Now it's Aubameyang. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, cracking ball. Decent chance! And that's in! Into the lead once more. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
En el minuto 68, el dorsal 5.
Marseille can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Cambio de jugadores.
Madrid with the lead. Højbjerg bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And Waneri. Paixão. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Camavinga.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity...
It's Greenwood! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Emerson. Referee has just said play on. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Greenwood. Chance, surely! And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Højbjerg. Paixão. Waneri. Paixão wants to run onto this. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Oh, super find. Rulli is there and he can get that clear. Oh, what a mistake! Waneri. And Emerson Palmieri. Højbjerg. And it's Weah. Gets a good foot in there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Greenwood. He's picked his way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Medina kept his eye on it, and he's there. Paixão. Mbappe. And they can counter here. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries one from range. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Space for him to turn and look. Cleared away.
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they...
Takes a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Ah, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Højbjerg.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Greenwood. Carreras gets a foot in here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Greenwood. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Mastantuono. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There will be a throw-in. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe is... Mbappe! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's going for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Knocks it into space. He's found space here. Alaba does really well to win the ball there. Delivers with whip.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Mastantuono. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rulli with the clearance. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde. Carreras has it out wide and in space. Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
Oh no, this does not look good. And there's the shot! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? And again. Oh, that could be pivotal. A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Madrid now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Valverde! Valverde! Madrid have their second corner now. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Greenwood. Alaba gets across to intercept that. Paixão. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Last chance, perhaps. And he tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They have stolen level at the last.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
El dorsal 17, Diego Beballán.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Goes long and straight. Alaba gets over and intercepts. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Mbappe. He'll try from distance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Carreras picks it up out wide. Great vision. And he shoots! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Jeffrey Kondogbia.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Waneri. That is ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Mbappe, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Madrid have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it would be this guy, Højbjerg, Peter, because he has great nous, really, in that position in central midfield. He can often be the dominant presence without necessarily shining and draw attention to himself, but he goes about it in a very kind of quiet manner. And he's extremely good at what he does, so keep an eye on him. He could make a difference.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And that's definitely not his best. Garcia threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Baleri. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Højbjerg. And here's Aubameyang. Bellingham. Mastantuono. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Done delicately. Floated through. He is through here. Mbappe! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Marseille are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Emerson.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is masterful defending. Emerson plays it short. And it's Ware. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Carvajal. A probing pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham has the space to scheme. Shot could be on. Tries to get it clear. That's a throw. Tries one from range. And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Højbjerg. Emerson. And he's being shifted off it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe is having a shot! Guiri. Medina. And Balerdi. Where? To Greenwood. Guiri. Now it's Greenwood. He's shifting through the gears here. Guiri. He's found space here. Nicely worked. Emerson. Balerdi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. No outsmarting him this time. He has found the way through. Guiri. Marseille have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Greenwood! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
He's on it, can he get away? And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Mastantuono. Garcia. And Mastantuono. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Asensio did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Bellingham. It's a promising position. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Garcia receives it. Real chance! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's got away. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's in a great position here. Mastantuono unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Emerson. Paixão. And he's managed to get free. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's destined for the flank. Carvajal cuts out the pass. Emerson. Now it's Mbappe. Højbjerg. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. It's Greenwood! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's managed to get rid. Skims one in. That's put pay to the danger. Back where it came from. He's had it taken off him. Aubameyang. Oh, super ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
That was lovely, that.
Nicely weighted, but shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Aubameyang really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Courtois claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to Greenwood! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to...
There could be trouble here. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Højbjerg. No way through there. Now it's Aubameyang. That is ended up in no man's land. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread to the right. Mastantuono is in a really good position out wide. Where Balerdi
are certainly playing with an intense...
Takes the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Could be danger here. It's a throw-in. Where and Balerdi looking to play him in. Oh, that's nice. Forced to go back. He'll try from distance. He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Emerson. Paixão. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Garcia! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Højbjerg. Carvajal spots it and intercepts. Garcia. Oh, that's well spotted. Greenwood. And here's Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Getting up there! Oh, crossbar! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Where? This is Guiri. Tries to pass it through. Garcia. Mastantuono. And that's a dangerous ball. Aubameyang. Played out to the left flank. That's a throw. Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's come loose. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Half an hour played now. Now this could... There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Knocks it out wide. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Good ball, good take. Guiri. Madrid have it back and can go again. Mastantuono. Now it's Mbappe! And he's following up! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Garcia duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Garcia coming off. Just listen to this.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay about that now. I think if the manager had taken him off a goal earlier, I think he would have been a little bit upset about that. But now that he's got his hat-trick, I think all's okay.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 16.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Højbjerg does well to get it back. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And here's Vinicius Junior, takes a shot! He's having a hit! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Madrid can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. Mastantuono is wide and looking to get onto this. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Carreras. Valverde. Guiri. And Medina. And it's Ware. To Greenwood. And that has been cut short. Guiri. Now it's Aubameyang, played out towards the right wing. Now it's Greenwood. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Valverde. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. And a chance! Superb from Vinicius Junior! A finish right from the top draw. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Marcó en el minuto 37.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Carreras. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Højbjerg. And here's Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde. Now it's Greenwood. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, good-looking ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Carvajal. That's good play. Shot a goal! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Medina. And it's Højbjerg. Goes looking wide. He's picked his way through. Now, can they get him away? Emerson finding himself in space. Oh, terrible mistake. Plays it in low. And the shot! And that's in! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Marcó en el minuto 42 el dorsal 14.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Greenwood. Greenwood stood his ground strongly. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now the delivery. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Mastantuono. Mastantuono powering forward here. Tries to thread one through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Decent chance! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Marcó en el minuto 44 el dorsal 17. Pierre Aubameyang.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Mastantuono. Balerdi gets it away. Bellingham. And it's Carvajal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham. Balerdi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's going for goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Mbappe is onto this. Medina makes the interception. Rooney gets it clear. Guiri. Back towards the middle.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Asensio. Paixão. And he's there to belt it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's lofted through here.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Emerson. Valverde. And Carreras. Weir. Pass somewhat off target. He's having a pop! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Madrid were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Madrid have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Madrid look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. Away we go again. Greenwood showing great feet there. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And the keeper beats it away. Pinches it off him. Terrific effort! And now they can spring out of defence. That's an imaginative pass. Højbjerg, great defending, strong and determined. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is good alertness. Guiri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Aubameyang. Greenwood gets flagged offside. He's gone for goal. Oh, denied at the last.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Space for him to turn and look. And he shoots! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, that is out of this world. Terrific improvisation and execution.
His thinking was lightning fast, his movement was ultra sharp, and his execution, 10 out of 10.
Marseille get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Mastantuono. And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's come loose. Højbjerg. Emerson. Oh, some astute defending there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Guiri. Now it's Greenwood. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Greenwood. And he's worked it through. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great chance! And there's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Madrid are having a ball here.
El dorsal 6.
He shifted it to the flank. Højbjerg, good driving run. And he's quick to return it. And he's there to get it away. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. And he hits the net. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Valverde, and that could set him on his way. Surely he can't miss. Tries a shot. It's in. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
En el minuto 56, el dorsal
How
7.
many? Just how many?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well timed, excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Mastantuono. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guiri.
Such good technique.
Has crossed into the middle. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Great challenge, time to perfection. Emerson with the short one. And that's aimed into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Chips it through, and it's made its way to him. He's in, must be! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, he really got hold of that.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Almost an hour gone. Spread it left. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a shot! It's run. That's another chance! And he's hit it too high.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Where? To Greenwood. He is through here! Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Højbjerg. Oh, good spread. And he's had it nicked away. Greenwood. Aimed beyond the defence. Madrid can breathe again. Just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Knocks it into space. Camavinga providing an outlet on that flank. Alaba gets across to intercept that. Guiri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, a guilty goes for a shot! Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Guiri is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Vinicius Junior, lobbed in behind. Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most accurate pass. Mastantuono. Is there any support? He might not need it. The pressing's intense. Oh, shooting chance! Off the post. He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
En el minuto 68, el dorsal 5.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Camavinga. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Mastantuono. Well read, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely worked. And the shot! Oh, impressive strike. Not the most convincing of passes. That's really well cleared. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out...
Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's having a hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Cambio de jugadores.
Marseille have opted to make another change here. Where? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Aubameyang. And he is dashing away. Now it's Greenwood. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Big chance! And that's a tiny finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Greenwood. Camavinga gets a foot in here, tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's been cut out, well played. Højbjerg. It's just beyond his reach. And the shot! Waneri. Greenwood. And the counter is on. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Waneri. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Vinicius. Shot, surely! Baleri. Oh, there's the clearance. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Marcó en el minuto 80 el dorsal 11.
Marseille still making a fight of this. Thinks one through. Emerson. Now it's Aubameyang. Spread out to the left. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Nicely spread. Now it's Greenwood. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Greenwood goes short. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had it taken off him.
Zhao really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Where? Now it's Greenwood. He has found a way through.
Oh, really well played.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Pass is just off target. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Waneri. And it's Højbjerg. And here's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Five minutes left on the clock. Oh, couldn't quite catch up to that. Plays it out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Time for a change in personnel. Mbappe being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 14.
Balerdi calmly anticipates. Medina. To Jeffrey Kondogbia. Højbjerg. To Greenwood. And it's Where? Can he get it through? Greenwood. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! That's a cute ball. Chouameni. That's a sharp pass. He's got away. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
El dorsal 6.
Medina, and it's played forward. Played into space. Balerdi cuts it out. Now it's Greenwood. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And he's picked out the run. Rudiger. Goes for a shot! No, that's just wide. Jeffrey Kondogbia. And it's where? Now, can they get him away? Tries to play it through. Waneri. And a shot! And a neat finish! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And now he has two. At least that has given their people something to smile about. Medina gets over and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. He'll try from distance! He's put it wide. This looks promising. He's having a pop! He's put his foot right through that one. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Medina. Waneri. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's had it nicked away. Rudiger. And he's got away from him. Waneri. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Yellow or red? It is red. Madrid are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Jeffrey Kondogbia. Waneri. Nice looking ball. And he was quick to react. Højbjerg. And that will be it. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.